So at the beginning of my freshman year, I thought about it. That was obviously like way in advance. And I became really good friends with the RA of the floor at the time. And she kind of told me, she was like, you'd be kind of good at this. It made me think about it. And so I did, but I decided that I didn't want to apply the next year because she was a junior and she wanted to do it the next year too. So I applied to be a DL, and I absolutely loved the opportunity to like get to know the girls on the floor. And my freshman year was more of like, hey, I live here, but then I was a DL my sophomore year, and it was kind of cool because I got to know everyone a little bit better in a different way. And then at the end of the year, she was going to reapply, but then she decided that the Lord was kind of leading her in a different direction. And at that point, whether or not I was going to apply was really, really dependent on if she was going to come back. And then when she decided she didn't want to, I thought, I want to try it. And so I applied, and my interview was awful. And the second one, I read the email wrong and didn't bring all the right stuff. But I whipped something together at the last minute and just gave it to the Lord, and it was definitely him and not me, because I really didn't have myself together. It's difficult in different ways. So I kind of had a picture in my brain of like what an RA did, and that sounded like so much fun to me. This is great. They do floor events, they hang out with people, they build community, they do floor dinners, they make t-shirts, they do events. But there's a lot of more technical things that go into it, and so it's a lot different just because I didn't have such a holistic view of the position. It's been really cool though, because now that I do see the other side of the coin, I appreciate what my RA in the past did for us. I guess mostly just like technical stuff, like taking attendance at mandatory meetings, doing room checks. I guess I knew that happened, but I didn't really think about, oh no, I'm the one checking the room. It's kind of weird. You're in a different pair of shoes, I guess, for that. And then there's so many meetings. It's not a bad thing. It's really cool to get to connect with everyone. The part I thought I was going to look forward to the most ended up being my favorite part. I just love getting to know everybody and having 24 friends right next door and down the hall. Getting to know people, getting to walk out the hard parts of life and the fun parts of life, rejoicing with them, and also taking time to be sad when others are sad. But I don't know. I really love people, so probably the people. I don't like finding people and giving people warnings. I understand it's necessary, and I realize that it's like part of my job and it's important. It's the little day-to-day things, like someone runs out of their room and they don't know there's anyone in the hall, and they're like lip singing to some like 2000s punk rock music, and you just happen to walk by and you're like, oh my gosh, I know them on such a different level. This is the second test of the emergency announcement system.